slices and packs cooked ham for Asda, and they have an annual turnover of over 300 million. That's what it says on their Facebook site. I can't find a website for them. Oh, there's a lot of them. Ooh. I got some police driving past there. I don't know if that's the same van that just drove past before. They saw me getting off and locking up the bike, and they stopped right next to me, but I thought I'd ignore them, so I just ignored them and they drove off. So I don't know if that's the same van that circled back round, but that'll be interesting anyway, won't it? So yeah, this is Forza Foods that slice and pack cooked ham for Asda. And there's kind of a green and white truck at the bottom there. I don't know if that is an Asda truck. You will have to bear with me today, guys, because the wind is terrible. So you've got a visitors waiting area over that way, and then you've got a kind of distribution bit down the end there. Nice little bridge over at top, and more of a like bike area there. I'm not sure what's all the way back there, but what we'll probably do is, if we get the drone a good 100 yards down there and then kind of zoom and have a little look to see whether or not we can see what else there is. Bit of a security hut there, and some great big huge tanks of God knows what, probably water maybe for in case they have an on-site fire or something like that, which might mean that they've got their own kind of power supply or something like that. What we'll do is we'll walk back up and get the drone in the air, see what happens, see what we can see. Yeah.
Just so you know, you're not allowed to record on site.
Not allowed to what?
Before this encounter even begins, what you're about to see is a textbook example of how a routine public filming turns into a legal standoff. A drone operator, a suspicious patrol, and officers who may be bluffing their authority, all unfolding in real time. Watch closely, because within minutes, threats of terrorism laws, stop and search powers, and detention claims start flying. The real question is, who actually understands the law here, and who's just hoping you don't?
Like that,
Sorry?
sorry, I'm just about to take off. Let me just cancel this.
No, it's fine.
Sorry, I'll have to take off and then land.
I didn't call the police by the way.
I know, I don't know what they're doing. They're like, probably
you
just, yeah, watching what's going on and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I've just been informed that you're here, that I'm just letting you know you're not allowed to record on site. That's all.
I wonder if they're for me. Let me just grab this drone. Right, yeah, so I'll deal with this gentleman first. What's your interest?
You've been flying around near the police station, mate.
We're just wondering what you're up to. Just let you know that those body cams are on recording.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll flying over the police station. Yeah.
Is there any particular reason?
Yeah, just having a little look. Is that a lunch? Is that like a canteen at top? You know, around back on side. Just having a little look. You know, getting some kind of zoomed in shots to see what there is to see. Really, just having a bit of a nosy, if you know what I mean.
Why though?
Any reason for it?
Nah, just for me, personal reason. Don't work for any business or like that, don't we? Yeah.
What's your personal interest with what goes on inside a police station?
Well, it's not my own personal interest, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people.
You said your personal. It's for you. It's personal for you.
No, it's a personal kind of video that I'm making, if you know what I mean, rather than it being for like a business or anything like that, if you know what I mean.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm zoomed in here for some reason.
If you want any details, I can give you if that's what you're trying to get.
No, I don't want your details or anything like that. I'm not so bothered. Yeah.
What's your name, fella?
My name? I'm not. I don't really give my name out while I'm just having a bit of a film round and stuff.
Right.
Well, if you're saying to us that you've been zooming in on inside a police station, then
Just bear me a moment. Hang on a
I'd
sec.
like to know what
No, I didn't say I was zooming in on side of the police
you said I've
station.
got some zoomed in
No, I said I'm zooming in on the police station. Yeah.
So, well, you've obviously zoomed in well enough to see that there's tables and chairs and asked if there's a canteen. So
No, I never said that, did I? No, I didn't say that, did I? I never said that, did
Yeah,
I?
you have said
No,
there were a
no,
canteen.
I said, is that a canteen? I never said I'd zoomed in on the canteen, did I?
You said you got some zoomed in images, yeah, and then asked. Is it
No, I am
canteen?
zooming in on the I am zooming in on the police station. Just to have a look at it. Just it's nothing.
For what reason?
For what reason?
That's
'Cause-
all we're interested in is why you would be doing that.
Just for my own purposes. I'm just making a little documentary of some of the buildings in the area.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So I thought what I'll do is I'll have a look. I'll have a look at the police station because I came to have a look at this place, Forza, which is it's kind of meat processing place, isn't it? So I'm just having a little look around. I came to have a quick look at Forza, and then I saw the police headquarters. So I thought, right, what I'll do is I'll go down there first.
Yeah.
Have a quick flyover, get zoomed in on some of the bits the public might want to see that they don't generally get to see.
There's a reason why.
Right here is where experienced viewers already notice a pattern. The circling police vehicle isn't random. It's often a curiosity check that can escalate into a field interview. Legally speaking, simply standing in public and filming infrastructure is not a crime in most jurisdictions, but perception drives action. Officers sometimes interpret unfamiliar behavior as suspicious first and lawful second. The real tension isn't about what he's doing. It's about whether they think they should intervene. Let me ask you, if you saw someone filming near your workplace, would you assume curiosity or threat?
Because it's the inside of the police station.
I weren't going through any
It's in
windows or
public
all that.
access, is it? Right.
No.
Is that reasonable?
No, I think you're talking rubbish. Honestly, I do. Yeah.
Right.
There's a reason why there's gates and there's it's card access. There's a reason for that. It's because public
Yeah.
are not allowed in there.
Oh, they're not allowed in. I didn't go in.
Right. Well, technically you have because you've got a camera on that and you've zoomed in. Right?
No, I'm in the
We'll
airspace
disagree
above the
with
police
that, but
station.
That's reasonable, isn't it? Right. That police station is not for public access. Hence why it's so secure. By flying that
I didn't
over
go in
there-
though, so what are you talking to me like that for?
I'm
Like
not
telling me off
talking
like a
to you
naughty
anything.
schoolboy?
I'm saying
Yeah.
that you've flown the drone in there.
Yeah, I have.
You've obviously zoomed in on the police station that's not for public access, right?
I have zoomed in on the police
There's
station,
a
yeah.
reason why it's not for public access because it's the police station, right? That's a fair enough comment. You
It's not
disagree
because
with
you're
me, it's a fair
you're not
enough
allowed to walk through the barriers. Yeah, fair
So
enough.
What makes you think you can put the drone in there and zoom in? It's the
Because I
same
can
thing.
fly over. It's in the airspace.
If you're flying over it, yeah, but
Yeah.
you've told me that you've zoomed in on the building.
I've zoomed in on the building yet to get some close-up shots
Why?
because I wanted to.
Well, it's not for public access, is it?
Well, I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to do that.
It's not for public access, is it? And that's going to like arouse our suspicion.
You can say it's not for public access as much as you want, but you're not gonna convince me.
Flying over it and you're zooming into the police station, so we've come to ask you why.
I know. I've just said I'm literally come to here to make a little video about Forza. Saw the police station. Come in to have a look at the police station.
Can I ask
Yeah,
you a reason for why you're recording Forza?
Is there a reason for why I'm recording? Yeah, like I said, just turn up to do a little documentary on Forza. You do like basic processing ham for Asda, isn't it? Something like that. Yeah. So I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna get the drone over. I'm gonna fly across. I'm gonna get some kind of close-up shots and stuff. Have a little zoom in. I don't know what these two are talking about. I'm just gonna have a look at what these two are talking about because he's
Like I said to you before, Andy, it's just not allowed to record on site.
What did you say?
They're saying that I'm somebody and they can't tell because there was no way they can tell what I look like based on
That's your assumption.
That's your opinion.
We've just had a private conversation, so that's your assumption.
private conversation in public. Well, I don't know why you're trying to incriminate me.
I've asked you nicely now what your name is.
Yeah,
All right?
listen to me first.
Personally, I can ask you
Yeah,
to identify yourself.
listen to me first.
If you want to mess about, we'll look at going under Terrorism Act, okay?
Terrorism Act.
This is a crucial legal turning point. The officer is focusing heavily on zoom capability as if magnification changes legality. It doesn't. The law generally cares about where you're standing, not how powerful your lens is. Courts repeatedly distinguish between unlawful intrusion and lawful observation from a public vantage point. The officer's reasoning suggests he believes visibility equals permission only at normal eyesight range, which is not how statute or case law typically works. So here's the key question. Is this misunderstanding, or strategic pressure meant to discourage filming.
It could be a possible reason. It's not saying that you are, but it's just saying you can never know whoever anyone could be. And any sort of reason.
Can I just ask
You're
you?
flying a drone over a police station.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's an out of
Don't get
area
too close to me about that.
location. This completely out of residential area. So if you're not coming to work, it's just a bit suspicious. That's all. That's all.
It's not suspicious. Don't worry about that.
So,
Listen to it. Like, if you're asking for my details, you've got. I'm not. I don't believe that I have to give you my details. So you're gonna have to tell me what section of the law you're acting in when you ask me for those.
as I've said, I'll do it under Terrorism Act if I have to.
What? Which act?
Section 60.
Section 60, Terrorism Act.
Yes.
To get my details.
Yes.
Oh my god. This guy doesn't know that this guy's a police officer, 4737, and he doesn't know the law. Can you believe that? What do you think of that? The guy that doesn't know the law?
I don't have no comment on that.
He doesn't have a comment. Anyway, that's fine. Anyway, what's your name? Do you want to give me your name or anything?
Don't have to.
Yeah. You're out in public though now, aren't you? Are you SIA licensed?
Sorry?
Are you SIA licensed?
I am, yes.
Where's your SIA badge then? Because we've got two police over there, and you know it's illegal to not have your SIA badge on in public when you're dealing.
It's within a metre off site.
What's it?
Within a metre off site.
A metre off site. Oh, I think you're more than a metre off site. But anyway, I won't tell them anyway because I'm not against you.
No.
I'm just.
I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
here
yeah.
to de-escalate an argument at the end of the day.
I'm not against you. I'm just worried about these two because they seem.
I understand in the scenario. I'm just trying to simplify a little bit better for them, in a way, for you, because obviously I know police got say it's very easy in some scenarios. So
Yeah. Hey, look, we've got more here. Look, the gang is growing. Oh, we've got more here. Can we believe
it's not
it?
that. We always get police
Just
officers
speak to
coming
my
up and down.
colleague. She's on her way into office.
Oh my god, have you seen all
They
this?
do, it is a police station. They do go up and down occasionally. So
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Don't worry about it.
So yeah, when these two finally get gone, I'll just take off, fly over, get some of the shots I need to get.
It's just, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Yeah, it's
gang
just
is
you're not
growing.
allowed to.
Did you catch that escalation? We just jumped from casual questioning straight to mentions of terrorism powers. That's a massive leap in enforcement scale. Terror legislation is designed for national security threats, not curiosity filming. When authorities invoke severe statutes early, it often signals they're fishing for compliance rather than responding to evidence. This is where legal literacy becomes a citizen's best defense. Knowing the exact threshold for those powers can instantly deflate intimidation.
Been informed.
Yeah. Well,
Anyone hired from myself.
Yeah.
It's just I only listen to what anyone hired says to me. So
well, you'll be fine because you'll probably know that I'm allowed to film onto the site, aren't I, from here, from public. I'm allowed to film onto the site, aren't I? God, look, the gang is growing. This. Oh my God, how many have I missed it now? Yeah. No, so yeah, I'm allowed to film onto the site from here, aren't I?
So let's just say, as long as it's not oversight. Like,
Well-
let's just say it's not like.
Yeah.
I don't know the way to describe it really.
Yeah. Well, the drone's going to go over because there are some parts that I need to be able to kind of see for the document, the little film that I'm making. If you know what I mean. So
I just have to get some clarification.
yeah, definitely
beforehand.
speak to the people you need to speak to. But I will tell you, it's not. I don't think it's going to be a problem.
Just in case if they do try and make it into a problem, I don't want to make it into a problem. So I'm.
Oh yeah.
I
Just
don't
speak
have to listen
to.
to what they say at the end.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so I'm not going to be all Billy Bollock and say,
Nah, don't worry. Yeah.
You can't do this, you can't do that, unless
Yeah.
I get clarification first. But I just know, I just had a phone call. I've just been told that you were here recording
Yeah.
your drone. So
Yeah.
I've just come out, and then before the police came, because I didn't call the police.
Yeah.
I just came out as soon as I got told.
Well done to you anyway for being calm and collected and not flapping. I mean, you're better response from police, to be honest with you. Better response than police. Just speak to who you need to speak to. I'm going to fly over no matter what. So just let them know that it's nothing to worry about. It's just me.
So I don't want them to proceed with the police. It's
Oh,
just
look,
saves
they're already
so
here
much
at the
hassle.
police.
It saves so
Yeah.
much hassle with yourself, just in case they do.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean I've got to go over because I've travelled quite far today to get to this place, so I need to actually I need to actually go. Hang on a sec, let's see what these guys do now.
I'll just leave you with them.
Yeah, okay, yeah, just let people know who need to know. I'm going to fly a drone over for definite, okay? Unless these guys arrest me for no reason. So we've got 2 police officers now that have spoke to several other police officers in a couple of other cars. And if I'm being honest, they'll be going with a tail between the legs, I reckon. We'll film this as well. We'll film him popping off in his car.
If someone cited terrorism laws at you in a street conversation, would you feel informed or pressured? Interview. Now we're entering the legal danger zone for the officers. Section 1 stop and search powers require specific, articulable suspicion that prohibited items are present. Not just a hunch, and definitely not annoyance. Courts have ruled repeatedly that vague suspicion or curiosity is insufficient. Notice how the officer struggles to clearly state what offense he believes has occurred. That hesitation matters. In legal disputes, the exact words used during detention determine whether an interaction was lawful or a rights violation. Precision isn't optional in policing. It's mandatory.
Suspicion that simply doesn't exist in law.
And then we'll get the drone over Forza, hopefully. It's going to be a night by the time we get the drone over here. Guy over here, I got him, Mr. I don't know the law, sneaking up behind us. What did your colleagues? What's that, swear?
Nice bit of kit. What's
Isn't
range on
it?
it?
Yeah, on that one, the range, along.
Electric on it.
Yeah, it's electric bike, is that? Yeah. I'm not sure how long I'd get range-wise. It probably just depends how quick I hammer it and stuff. But yeah. So have you come to a kind of a reasonable conclusion then?
My colleague's just speaking to someone at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. I hope we've got. We're switching between Forza and the police here. Nice bit of kit, that, isn't it?
Right, so basically all I've just been doing there is just to double check the legislation around the zooming in aspect of it. So you want to fly the drone, generically that's absolutely fine, but you disclosed to me that you'd been zooming in on the building. You're taking images zoomed in. That's what you said. Effectively, words to that effect.
What law is that against? What law?
Just let me finish.
Okay.
And then you asked me if it were a canteen. So you have clearly been zooming in.
No. I haven't
general
zoomed in
public-
through a window. I haven't
Listen,
zoomed in through a
The
window.
general public wouldn't have access to that. So that's where the sticky situation is. So I'm clarifying whether that's okay or not.
Well, I'll tell you now, I haven't zoomed in through a window, so
That's what you
yeah.
said.
I didn't say that. The camera won't lie.
Yeah,
I
it
said,
won't.
is that the
You
canteen
said
at that side?
Zoomed in images is what you said, I think. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I did zoom in. I zoomed in on the building because I was having a little. I was getting
And then
as
asked,
close
is
I
that a
can as I
canteen,
look.
which would suggest that you've zoomed in on the building there.
Well, yeah, that's
How would you know that if you hadn't?
that.
known?
Well, which side is the canteen at?
You tell me. You asked.
I don't know. I was just
You wouldn't
asking
know
if
that
that's the
you hadn't
canteen.
zoomed in, so it's reasonable for me to think that that's what you've done.
Well,
based
I
on
haven't
what
done.
you've told me.
Well, I'm telling you
So
that I
I'm just
haven't
gonna
done.
Double check the
Yeah.
legislation around that because
Yeah.
that's a little bit of a sticky point.
Yeah. Well, that's not what I said, and that's not what I've done.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree on that.
All right. Well, tell you what I'll do. I'll just get on my bike and ride off then.
Well, you won't because until I
Yeah.
until I ascertain
Yeah.
whether you've
Am I
committed an offence
detained?
or not, I'd like you to remain.
No,
with
no,
us,
I'm
because
gonna
I
get on
need
my
to
bike
know
and go.
if you've
I'm gonna
committed
pack
an
this.
offence,
I'm gonna pack
and I
this drone up
suspect
and I'm
you
off.
committing an offence,
Yeah.
then I will keep you
No.
here.
You will keep me
I
here,
have
will you?
things on you that could harm us or could harm
Oh,
the police station.
yeah,
So
right.
if it comes back that you have committed an offence, then I may be searching you under Section 1 of PACE.
Yeah.
alright?
Can you just stay back from me?
Yeah, of course.
What are you doing? Why are you walking?
Listen carefully to the phrase, "You may well be detained." That wording is incredibly revealing. Legally, detention isn't a maybe. It's a binary state. Either you are detained, or you're free to leave. Ambiguous language can indicate uncertainty about authority. Officers sometimes hedge like this when they're unsure whether grounds actually exist. From a legal analysis standpoint, this moment is pivotal because it shows the balance of power shifting. Once a citizen calmly challenges the legal basis, the officer must either commit or back down.
No, but we're both intimidating two police officers walking right up to me, trying to prevent me. Yeah, I am. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave the scene now because am I detained?
You may well be being detained.
I may well be being detained.
Are you going to listen? You're asking me questions and then you're not letting me finish and answer you.
I'm gonna nip off and come back for Forza later.
Would you like me to answer the question?
I'd like to answer the question whether I'm detained or not with a yes or no answer, and then.
Listen.
Yeah.
Once we get back, if you've committed an offence or not, then you can be on your way.
That's not how it works.
You're not letting me finish, so.
Well, that's not how it works, is it? You can't just say wait around to see whether or not I've committed an offence. If you're going to detain me, you've got to detain me, and you've got to tell me which section of the law you're detaining me under.
I said if I were going to search you, it'd be section 1 of page, yeah.
Section 1 of page. That'd be if you're going to search me, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm off. I'll come back later to get the footage that I need from Forza. Zipping my bag up and put this on here, and so it's a search, is it? Section 1 of pace. Let me have a look if you're going to do. Yeah.
But I'm waiting to hear back. If you want to go, that's fine, because I can't say whether you've committed an offence or not yet.
Yeah,
if you want to leave, that's absolutely fine. I'm just waiting to hear the legislation based on the information you've told. So if you want to go, by all means go.
No, I think I'm going to have a little.
Do.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have a quick look at section 1 of pace and see what powers you've got. Okay. Because you've got to have reasonable suspicion that I've committed an offence, haven't you?
And I've just explained to you, and that's what I'm trying to establish. So if you want to search it, that's fine, because I've explained it to you.
This is what legal analysts call a compliance collapse. Once the statutory definition is read aloud, the entire justification framework dissolves. No prohibited item, no reasonable suspicion, no lawful search. The officer's retreat to the vehicle isn't just physical, it's procedural. They've effectively hit pause while reassessing risk. And here's the broader implication. When citizens calmly cite the exact wording of legislation, it forces enforcement to operate strictly within it. That's not confrontation. That's constitutional equilibrium in action.
Will you be really careful, because I really don't want to be getting involved in lawsuits with you. I really don't want to be suing you civilly for breaching my rights. Exactly, and I genuinely don't. I know, but I genuinely don't. But if you search me under section 1 of pace, you guys are going to be in big trouble.
I've explained it to you. If you want to leave, by all means you can leave. We're not holding you here. You can go if you want. I've explained that to you.
Have we got you? Let's just go. See what we'll do. We'll have a little wander down to have a look at Forza while I have a quick look at section 1 of pace, because what I'm trying to do is figure out what their powers are under that section. Because I have a general idea of what they can and can't do, but I just want to buff up on it just before they do tend to take any action. So yeah, it might look like we might not be getting Forza done. So, section 1 of pace. A police constable may stop, detain and search any person or vehicle in a public place as long as the officer has reasonable grounds for suspecting that they will find stolen or prohibited articles such as drugs, weapons, stolen property or prohibited fireworks. Are you off now?
No, we're just going to have a sitting car and just wait to see if there's any offences, alright?
Okay
If
then.
you want to get off, you can, by all means, you can go.
Right, I'm going to complete what I came here to do.
What started as a routine drone recording turned into a revealing case study on authority, legality, and confidence under pressure. We witnessed escalating claims, terrorism powers, stop and search threats, and detention language, none of which ultimately materialized into action. The deciding factor wasn't confrontation, it was knowledge. When the law was quoted back clearly and calmly, the encounter de-escalated on its own. That's the real takeaway. Understanding your rights can be more powerful than asserting them loudly. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom